Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this is the playlist of web scraping with Python. This video is particularly based on second part of dynamic web scraping with Selenium. Okay, in this video we are going to see some automating user interactions which we can perform using Selenium. Uh, just like the basic task, just like typing, clicking, scrolling, and then at last we'll see how to take a screenshot with Selenium. Okay, so let's get started. So I'll create a file like type. So first file will be for type, how we can type uh, in any search IDs or any forms. Okay. So let me first import Selenium. Okay. So we'll import Selenium. So from Selenium import, we will import the WebDriver. Then using that WebDriver, we will call our Chrome driver. And from that, okay, now in the get, we will put the URL of the website which we are going to in which we are going to type something. Okay, so I'm going to use Wikipedia. Okay, so in this Wikipedia you can see this search bar. I'm going to write in this search bar, okay, anything. So how I can do that? So first of all, for doing that, first of all, copy your URL, okay, and put it over here. Okay, now I will go back here. Okay, and Uh, in the first video of the fundamentals of web scraping, I have told you that how you can use the inspect the browser developer tools. Okay, now in the developer tool, you have to go here and select this container. Okay, when you click on this set container, you will see that it is an input tag. Okay, and ID is search input. Okay, so you have to just use the name of the ID. Okay, search it. Remember that it is an input tag and the ID name is search input. Okay, so you can just double click on this and you can just copy it. Okay, now we'll come back here, and what we're going to do, we'll write text box, okay, equals driver dot find element. Okay, and this find element I have shown you in the previous video that how we can use to find the elements, how we can use ID, CSS selectors, and XPath. So here, because ID is present, so we are going to use ID. Okay, so ID, and then what was the ID name? So we have pasted, so we'll put it over here. Okay, so search input. Okay, now what we have to do, now we have to write something. Okay, so for that, what we can do, text box dot send keys is a function, okay, which is used to write. Okay, so I'll write Python programming. Okay, and then I'll use time dot sleep, so that we will be able to, means the screen will wait for that much time, so it will be visible for us. Because if you're not giving this time, then what will happen, uh it will just get closed very quickly, so we will be unable to see. And then at last the quit function. Okay, so driver dot quit, because we need to close the browser. Okay, so for closing the browser, this is necessary. Driver dot quit, it is essential. We should do it every time when we are opening the driver. Okay, opening the Chrome driver, then closing the browser, closing that driver is also very important. Okay, now this is the code. Now we have to import the time also. Now let's just execute our code and let's see. Okay, so yeah, let's wait for some moment. So as you can see, Wikipedia has opened, Python programming has been typed. Okay, now let's do what? Let's copy this whole code and I'll create one more file. Okay, Now this file will be for click. Okay. Now when I'll go here, I'll see that when you write something here, there is a button also. So when you click on that button, what will happen? It will do the search. So now I'll do what? I'll inspect this and I'll find the buttons. Okay. So this is the icon. Now this is the button. So button has a class. Okay. Button has a class. Pure button, primary, progressive. Okay. So there are two classes. So now what we'll do, we'll see there is a type also. Okay. So button and type is given as submit. So we can use now we can use the XPath here, okay, for targeting this button. So we want that whenever this typing is done, okay, so then do what? Then just click on the button. Okay. So now I'll change the sleep to 2 seconds, and after that, uh, we'll find a button and click it. Okay. So for finding the button, we have first let's create the object button equals driver dot find element. Okay. Now using XPath, we are going to find it. So you have to write here XPath. Okay. Then now there is a syntax for XPath. Okay. The syntax is, let me mention the syntax over here. Syntax for using the XPath is means first you have to give slash slash, then the label stands here for the tag. So just directly write tag name. Okay. Then square braces, then attribute name, then after attribute name equals, okay, inside the single quotes or double quotes you can use any of them. Okay. Then submit or value. Okay. Value means in our case it is submit, but value. Okay. So it will be like this. So and you have to write inside the double quotes, so it will be okay. So now let's follow that path. So slash, double slash, and what was the tag name? So tag name was button and type was submit. So attribute name is type, tag is button, and value is submit. So we have to just fill these things. Okay. So let's just do what? Double slash, tag name is button, square braces, at the rate, and then what was the attribute name? Type equals single quotes submit. Okay, like this. So now we have find the button. Now we have to click on the button. So button dot click. Okay, there is a method called as click. So this method will click on that. Okay, and now again I'll give a time dot sleep of 2 seconds, or let's give 4 seconds, so that whatever the result is, we can see the result. Okay, and now let's just execute this. So let's just run. Okay, so Wikipedia is open, Python program is written, and then button is clicked, and now this is the result which we have got. Okay, now what we are going to do, now the next thing is we will scroll. After doing all these things, now we have to scroll. Okay, we will scroll a little bit. Okay, so I'll just do what? I'll just copy this code. I'll again create a new file. Okay, scroll.py, and I'll just paste that previous code. Okay, now I'll add some more lines of code here. Okay, now for scrolling purpose. So for scrolling, see, we have to use uh, some JavaScript. Okay, so there are attributes, okay, which we can use. So let me give, okay, so there is a way scroll by pixel. If you want to scroll pixel by pixel, means by pixels, so then you can simply write driver dot execute script. Okay, So because it will be a JavaScript, okay, and you have to write here window, okay, window dot scroll to, T will be capital, okay, okay, no, by then 0, initial value will be 0 to 500, okay, and then you have to, because it is JavaScript code, so you have to put the semicolon, okay. So driver dot execute underscore script is a function. Inside this function we can put our JavaScript code, so that will be executed. So this is a JavaScript code, window dot scroll by, initial value is 0 to 500 semicolon, okay, and this will scroll, okay, and now again let me just reduce this timing, and time dot sleep of 3 seconds now, okay, and now let's just execute this, okay, Python programming button has been clicked, scroll, okay, so we just scrolled by 500 pixels. Now for scrolling there is one more code, so let me comment this, and one code is for scrolling directly to the bottom of the page, okay, so let me write here scroll to the bottom of the page. So this code is like this, driver dot again execute script, okay, and now little bit it is, the statement is changed, window dot scroll to, okay, from 0 to document dot body dot scroll height. Remember the height h is capital, okay, then the semicolon, okay, so window dot scroll to 0 till the document dot body dot scroll height till the maximum height, okay, and again let me just increase the time, and now again execute this, okay, searched, button has been clicked, okay, and this is the bottom of the page. So we have reached here, then 4 seconds, and then window will be closed. So this was one way of scrolling, and so this will scroll you to the bottom of the page. Then there is one more way. If you want to scroll pixel by pixel, okay, means part by part. So then you can use for loop, okay. So if you want to scroll pixel by pixel, so then you can use the for loop. Now how you will use the for loop? So for I in range, let's give 15. Execute a script, window dot scroll by 0 to 50 pixel at one time, okay, and I'll just keep this time dot sleep inside it, and I'll give a 0.5 second, okay, that after half a second it should, means it should scroll by 50 pixels, okay. So this is my code, let's execute this, okay, Python programming, yeah, and then by 50 pixels after half a second it will be executed for 15 times, yeah, okay. So this is how you can do that. Then at last we'll see that how we can take a screenshot, okay. So for screenshot we have to just add a line of code, okay, and so first of all let me just give a time dot sleep of 5 second, or let's give sleep of 4 second, and then I'll just write the code, driver dot say screenshot, okay, and you have to write the name of the file, okay, so screenshot dot png. So this is the name of my file, okay, the screenshot which I'll take, and I'll give a time of Okay, now let's just execute the code and you will see that our new file has been created with the screenshot.png. Okay, so let's execute this. Okay, then you will see a new screenshot.png file has been created here. Okay, so this is the screenshot which has been taken. Okay, so this is how you can just type by finding the ID or by using XPath. Okay, then you can click on a button, then you can scroll or then you can take a screenshot. Okay, so I hope you like this video and find this video useful for you. So thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the next video.